If you're at a gig and you're thinking that, oh man, if I only had a wireless microphone, or if only I could get my speaker to not need a cable in between it to connect it, well, you're in luck, because the Acemic Rt-1 will be able to help you out excellently.
Excellent!
So let's check out. What do we have inside? So just straight out of the box, you have a transmitter and a receiver. And the transmitter is just as is, whereas the receiver has one of these little antennas that need screwing on. It's USB-C chargeable, and it comes with a double cable, so you can charge them both up at the same time. It also comes with a converter or an adapter for a XLR to jack conversion, just in case you're thinking, all right, I'm going to be able to plug this in. Oh no, it doesn't have the right plugs. See, they thought of everything.
Genius.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, being a man about town that I am, this isn't my first foray into the possibility to make it wireless. But this is definitely a step up for me, because I've been able to actually go in and be able to double check exactly what the frequency that it's connecting to is. And if for whatever reason that's clashing with something else, you can just go and adjust exactly how far up or down the frequency can go so that it's not interfering elsewhere.
Exactly.
All right, well, exactly how do they work? It's not very complex, you'll be pleased to know. You just turn them on and they automatically connect to each other. That's it. The only thing that can get in your way is that if either the transmitter or the receiver is not on the exact same frequency number as the other, then they won't be connected. So you just got to make sure that they're exactly the same number as the other. And if they are, you're all sweet.
Nice.
All right, so what about the battery info? Well, each unit has a rechargeable lithium-ion AA battery. The running time is roughly 8 hours. And if you haven't got the time to change it in between sets, you can just quickly whack in a normal AA battery and you can just resume as normal.
Woo, that's a relief.
Now, if you do this, whatever you do, do not attempt to recharge a battery that isn't a lithium battery. If you've got a normal battery in there, that could lead to some explosive results. All right, now I bet you're wondering how far the wireless range is. All right, I've got a wireless mic, check it out, yeah. It wasn't a wireless before I plugged this in. And this, yeah. All right, I'm gonna test to see how far this can go. So we've got me coming through this speaker here. How many steps do you reckon I can get? Here we go, let's test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oh that's nice, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now, I've come a long way. That's 50 steps. I think if I can go more, that's great, but that's still a pretty good amount. I'm coming back. Did I cut out at all there?
There was some
It got a bit crackly? Yeah. Not much. All right. Well, not much. That's pretty good. Yeah, so as you'll see, yeah, it did start cutting out, and I think the reason that it'll do that is because it started to get out of the line of sight. And man, you got to hand it to these things that they can still work, you know, going through walls and stuff to a point. But yeah, eventually the signal will get weaker. And if you're on a stage or if you're in a situation where you want it to be the absolute strongest that it can possibly be, well then a good tip is to just make sure that they are in the line of sight and as close as they possibly can. So yes, they are wireless, but let's just say that you're using it with a microphone and the receiver is behind a mixing desk where it's being hidden from the line of sight of the transmitter. So what I would suggest is get it as close as you can and in the line of sight. So, you know, for instance, it could just be plugged into a cable and moved closer to where the microphone is, or it could just be right by the singer's fold back and plugged into the stage box if the stage box is really close by. Now, of course, on the Crafty Music Tips YouTube channel, I'm going to be using music examples as something that could be useful for this. But if you're into podcasting, if you're into, you know, just anything that needs a microphone and you don't want to use a cable.
It's like he's trying to speak to me, I know it!
All right, so is this something that I would buy for myself? Yes, definitely. Why? For all of the reasons that I've just mentioned. Man, these things are so handy. I would love more than one, to be honest, just because let's just say that you've got two different speakers, left and right, that you don't want to have to send cables out to. Well, it's a no-brainer for me. Actually, a quick extra idea is that you could buy several receivers, meaning that let's just say you've got 5 musicians on the stage that don't need separate fold-back speakers or in-ear sends. Well then if you have 5 receivers, well then they each can get the exact same send and no cables. This is definitely something that would be very usable regularly in my life as a full-time musician. For you, let me know in the comments below, is it something that you think that would be useful for you? And what do you reckon of these features? I love being able to look at the exact frequency that it's transmitting on and change it if I need to. I just think it's fantastic. So yeah, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this product review video. I have a bunch of others that you can check out here on the Crafty Music Tips YouTube channel. And just remember that you don't have to do every single thing with your musical exploits right now. Just do the next thing. Hope this helps. I'll see you soon.